What steps can stop smoked meat from drying out? Imagine biting into a perfectly smoked piece of meat that's juicy and tender all the way through. Achieving that isn't just luck. It's about knowing the right steps to keep moisture locked in. When you smoke meats, the key is controlling how heat and moisture interact during the process. First, always use indirect heat. This means placing the meat away from direct flames or hot coals. Keep the smoker temperature steady between 225 and 245 degrees Fahrenheit. Fluctuations can cause the meat to dry out, so a reliable digital thermometer is a must. Adding moisture inside the smoker also helps. Place a pan of water on the lower rack to create steam as it heats. This extra humidity keeps the meat surface moist and prevents it from drying out too quickly. Marinating or brining the meat beforehand is another smart move. Soaking the meat in a saltwater solution or flavorful marinade for at least 2 hours helps it retain moisture during the long smoking process. Brining is especially effective because it changes the protein structure, allowing the meat to hold onto more juice. Before smoking, brush the meat with a light coating of oil. This forms a barrier that seals in moisture and helps prevent sticking. Using seasoning with salt also helps. Salt draws out moisture initially but then helps the meat reabsorb it, making the final product juicier. During smoking, flip the meat occasionally. Turning it over ensures even heat exposure and prevents one side from drying out. When the meat reaches the desired internal temperature, usually around 155 to 165 degrees Fahrenheit for most cuts, wrap it tightly in aluminum foil or butcher paper. This technique, often called the Texas crutch, traps steam and juices, keeping the meat moist. Foil creates a tight seal, while butcher paper allows some smoke penetration. Avoid overcooking by monitoring the internal temperature closely. Slow cooking at low temperatures helps break down connective tissues without drying out the meat. Once done, let the meat rest for at least 10 minutes before slicing. Resting allows juices to redistribute evenly inside, giving you a moist, flavorful bite. Combining these steps, indirect heat, temperature control, moisture addition, marinating, seasoning, flipping, wrapping, and resting, will help you produce smoked meats that stay tender and juicy from start to finish.